Hello, everyone. My name is Rex Holbein, and I'm super excited to let you know that Tomas Bernatsky and I have just finished our second season of the podcast, You Know Me Now. And if you haven't listened to any of the episodes before, please take a moment to watch this short video that highlights some of the folks who have courageously shared with us their story. And all of those folks have done so in an effort to bring community closer together. And if you are already a listener, we want to give you a heartfelt thanks for following us and ask you, if you could, select one of your favorite episodes and share it on your Facebook page so that you can help us get the message out. I hope you enjoy the video. Thanks so much.
I think this goes for anyone that may be out in the streets struggling, or a family member or friend, is that as long as there is literal breath in your lungs, there is hope for a whole new future. And if you don't see that and you don't realize it, or if you're in such a dark place that all hope seems lost, let this be hope.
Somehow I started following Facing Homelessness on Facebook. One day there was a post about a guy named Peter, and I realized that Peter was the guy that I saw panhandling at my exit all the time. So one day I rolled down my window and I was like, hey, I saw you on Facing Homelessness.
I'm just confused, and I want to be mad, but I'm just more like sad than anything else. And me going up and screaming at people and telling them how idiotic they are about their choices. But I wish I could look at the person who's in charge of this and ask them, what was your end goal? What are you hoping to accomplish? How does this make you feel like you've done something good? If you came here and you saw all the hopelessness and the sorrow on people's face, if that person actually had to see.
I was one of those people who would look at people in the street and say, what the hell's wrong with you? I had a shitty childhood, and I'm here scraping along, so, get your shit together. That hardness of heart comes from a place of lack of compassion for oneself.
Ronnie, one night, he's standing in this room packed with homeless people. Ronnie's smiling at me, and I think, uh-oh. He goes, Pastor Rick, ain't I beautiful? And I go, Ronnie, yes, you're beautiful. Knowing full well that everybody in the room was going to snicker. And I thought I was done, And he goes, then hug me.
All of us who are going out there into the community are doing is modeling what a different world could look like. And when our institutions aren't doing that, when we don't see our government doing that, yes, we have to insist that they step up and do these things that are their responsibility. But when it's not happening, we got to model what it looks like.
A lot of women couldn't do what I did. I would say most women couldn't, because it's a hard job. It's dangerous, of course, but you have to know the law and you have to be a cutie, because they don't arrest you as much. They don't want to believe that you would do that.
People have twisted ways of showing and receiving love when they don't know what love is. And I just realized, my mom was basically pimping me.
I'd gotten an internship at a homeless shelter in Chicago. We're cleaning this building. I'm talking to all these women, and one of them looked at me one day and they just said, do you have any idea what it feels like to see people being bussed in every day to make food for you? I grew up in this city my whole life. Never once have I been asked to be a part of something. Never once have I been asked to offer myself on behalf of my community. Do you have any idea what that feels like? That changed the trajectory of my life.
I want people to see the most hopeless looking person on the street and see hope, to see life, to see a future. Not only that, but to see that there's an individual, like a thriving individual there, that just needs to break out.
Available in your favorite podcast app or online at youknowmenow.com.